What's up, guys? You know who it is, your boy JP the Install Guy, hoping to make your install life a little bit easier. Today we have a 2008 Toyota 4Runner sr5 with the JBL system, and I'm going to show you how to take this factory radio out and install your very own double din head unit. If these are the type of things that you're into, please consider subscribing, because that's what we do at the channel. Car audio tutorials, car audio equipment reviews, anything car audio install related, that's what the channel is about. And from time to time I like to share a lot of that car audio knowledge, so whether you're a beginner or advanced, this channel just might be for you. Be all good. Now, first thing we want to do, turn my light on, is you want to come down here and you're going to see that you have one 10mm bolt. That part has to come out. All right, so now that we have that 10mm out, we're just gonna pop this dash forward a little bit, and then you're going to see that there is another 10mm bolt down there that needs to come out because it is attached to that silver part of the dash. All right, next thing you want to do is you want to pop this part up right here. I'm gonna pop that part off right there. That whole thing comes out. You got one harness. You might actually have a couple harnesses that you need to take out. Dang. For the most part, there's just that little cigarette lighter part that you have to take out, so take that harness out. Next, after you do that, take this silver piece, pop it up, and the whole silver piece trim comes out like that, and we're gonna sit that on the floor. Now, you wanna come up under here. You're gonna have one 10mm right up under there that you need to take out. Take that 10mm out. Once that 10mm is out, we're gonna put our hand right here and we're gonna pop some of these clips off. And you have 4 10mm bolts, 2 on the right side, 2 on the left side. Let's go ahead and take those out. All right, now from here, what I like to do is I like to pop these out from the back side and unplug them right here. It just makes it a lot easier on me. That's gonna be your back window that rolls up and down. This right here is gonna be for the hazard light. Go ahead, make sure you turn it off before you unplug it. And then of course you want to unplug your passenger airbag. Now, notice that I'm only unplugging this right here to remove the dash kit. Once I remove this whole bezel, I will be plugging that part back in because I like to do my testing and I want to make sure we don't shoot any codes on the dash. Next thing you want to do is kind of pop that part out. Light pressure, very, very light pressure, because everything else is only held in by clips. All right. Now, once you get that part over that edge, sometimes this part gets a little stuck. So we're gonna lift, then I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna lift it right over that little piece. And then we have that whole dash bezel that comes out, boom. Then you wanna take that radio out, and then you wanna disconnect all the harnesses from the back of the radio. So now that we have that radio out, the dash looks like this. Now let's go ahead to our test bench, get that aftermarket radio mounted inside the dash, get everything wired up, and get back inside the car. All right, so real quick, I do want to talk about dash kits. Now, I already put this one together because it is fairly simple. It literally comes with this one front trim piece and 2 side pieces. It's also going to come with 4 screws, and this part right here shows you that this part needs to go up. So this part goes right here. Put the 2 screws in, you put the 2 screws over there, and then it's going to slide over the front part of the radio, it was pretty simple, which is why I didn't actually show myself putting it together. But I do want you guys to look at something real quick. On some of your Toyota 4Runners, you have a curved edge at the top and a straight edge at the bottom. If you do, then this dash kit will work. Now, this dash kit is made by Metra, and don't worry, I will try my best to go ahead and put all the part numbers in the description for you guys. But Scosche actually makes a dash kit that's already put together and mounts the radio a lot more flush, and you'll know what I'm talking about once I actually mount this inside of here. I will try to put that part number in the description as well, just so you guys can have that option. But if your radio is curved at the top and curved at the bottom instead of straight, then what you might want to do what you might want to use is the 958202 dash kit from Metra, I can't even speak today. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take the factory brackets off of this, mount them on your aftermarket radio, and then you use this trim plate over that bracket and then mount it. That way it mimics the curve at the top and curve at the bottom. This will be the dash kit that you would need. So that is something that you guys need to look out for. Yes, they will probably work interchangeable, but it just depends on the cosmetics and what you want it to actually look like. All right, so when you go to actually line this up, you want to line this trim part up with the back part of the radio, and that's going to actually line up your holes straight up and down on here. And that's what I'm talking about, that little piece right there. So it doesn't look bad, but if I'm just honest, the Scotch kit actually makes it look a lot more. And some of you might be thinking, well, why don't you just loosen that bottom screw and bow it up just a little bit? Well, I've already tried that, and you just need to know that when you do that, it does make the radio sit a tad bit more flush, but there's a gap at the bottom that allows you to see a little bit more light than what I'm actually comfortable with when you're actually installing a radio. So if you kick it down, it brings that bottom part a little bit more flush to the bottom to where it closes that gap, and that just looks a whole lot better to me. Alright guys, so we are back inside the car. Now we already have the radio wire harness wired up, and if it's your first time here, you're probably wondering why didn't I actually go over this part. We're here at the channel, we don't actually go over wiring anymore because we have hundreds of radio removal and install videos, and as long as you buy the wire harness, the wiring is going to be the same every single time. The wire harness's job is to convert your factory wire colors to the aftermarket wire colors, so all of these match up. But if you don't know what these are, I didn't forget about you guys. I've actually made one video showing you how to install a CD player where we go over different wire colors, the connections, what they mean and where they go to. And not only that, I am currently making some introduction to car audio training courses for you guys. So whether you're a big do-it-yourselfer, you're used to being car audio, you're trying to get back into it, or you're inspiring to be an installer, these training courses are going to be for you, and you'll be able to get those at jptheinstallguy.com. So let's go ahead and get this thing pushed back into the cavity so you can see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like when it's all said and done, and it don't actually look too bad. I just know that Scotch kit I prefer because it makes sure that everything is a little bit more flush and level versus this sticking out just a tad bit. But honestly, like I said, it's not a bad look at all. But if you guys find any type of value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment if you want to. I will have the product links in the description listed for you guys, and I want to give this time to give a shout out to all the Patreons. Those guys go the extra mile supporting me and the channel, and I really appreciate the fact that a lot of you guys find a whole lot of value in this video, whether I've actually helped you work on your car, a friend's car, or whatever the case is. Maybe I've gotten you out of a jam, and some of you guys like to send that little extra thanks to kind of help support. Maybe some people a lot of times say, hey, I want to buy you a beer or buy you a lunch. Well, joining that Patreon is how you do that, because it's that small little token that keeps me motivated to make more videos, to make sure that you guys get the information that you need. So with that being said, the introduction to car audio training courses will be up pretty soon, so make sure you be on the lookout for that at jptheinstallguy.com. Until next time, this your boy JP signing out. Y'all have a blessed day.